guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back for today's video. As you can see from the title, today I'll be doing a bit of a get ready with me / life update. I'm heading into town a little bit later just to take some Instagram content and just see what's new in Zara and H&M, my absolute favourite places on earth. As you can obviously see, there is a change of scenery, so I am now in my office / wardrobe / Instagram space. I don't really know what to call it, but all I know is that it's my room and I've been allowed to put whatever I want in here, decorate it however I want. So yeah, it's not quite finished yet. So I have got my work desk behind me. So that just has all of my work bits and pieces. It stores my laptop. I am going to jazz it up a little bit by getting those little potted plant with the diggly dangly bits, like the, you know, the hanging things. I think that would look really cute, like on this side. God, that sun is bright today. Look at that. I am like blinded. And I have got a huge pile of boxes just here on my left, which is all of my clothes, and I am dying for my wardrobe to come just so I can put it all away. It's honestly been a hell of a journey. So from my last vlog, you guys will have seen that I have moved house. So this is obviously my new house. I will do a bit of an update video once we've fully decorated everything the way that we'd like it, got all the furniture that we need, just to kind of show you guys how it's grown and the journey that each room has had. But yeah, so I am going to just do a little bit of makeup today. So obviously I'm going to take some Instagram content, and I haven't glammed up in a little while. I've got eyelash extensions, which my sister had done for me very kindly for free, because you know, that sister advantage is always helpful. But one thing I love about eyelash extensions is that I'm not really like a makeup person when I'm working from home. I'm completely natural. I wear like crappy clothes and I just chill. But having eyelash extensions kind of makes me feel a little bit more bougie, like a little bit more dressed up, and you look a little less ugly when you come on camera, so that every little helps and all that. I guess I will start with the moving situation. So I don't know how much I explained in my last vlog, but essentially we were coming to the end of our tenancy and we were wondering what the next right step would be for us, because we had lived in a house for 4 years. We did feel like we needed a little bit more space, but at the same time, we've been trying to save for a mortgage. Yeah, me and my partner aren't the best at saving. So his problem is that he's like an impulse buyer. So if he wants something, he would just go ahead and buy it for himself. He won't really think twice about it. Whereas me, I like to buy lots of small things, and obviously I've got an addiction to clothes, which I've mentioned so many times, and I have been getting better. But I've been spending a lot of my money on the clothes, which obviously I couldn't save very much of it, and he's just been impulse buying everything that he could possibly want. So we've ended up not having saved very much and felt a little bit unhappy with the size of our previous property, and that's why we decided to kind of make the move. The second kind of thought process behind the move was that my partner was traveling out every single day and about sort of 80 miles a day as well, which was obviously taking a toll on him, how he was feeling, very expensive as well. And I was working from home full time, so I was at home every single day. And now that obviously COVID is slowly disappearing, fingers crossed, I'm only going in 1 day a week, and it's likely to stay that way probably for the foreseeable. So it kind of felt like the right decision for us to move closer to his work, which is sort of in Southampton. And we were previously living in a cute little village in between Basingstoke and Reading. And that's one thing that I was really devastated to leave that place, because that was such a nice village. Everybody was so friendly. There was lots of places to walk your dog. Like, it was just a really nice place to live, and I felt safe. But I guess it's good to come out of your comfort zone. It did have downsides. It had absolutely no delivery, like food delivery services. You couldn't get anything delivered. Like, when I say anything, I mean not even like McDonald's, nothing delivered to where we lived. So after a little bit of a hunt, after viewing a few properties, we last minute found this one, and we viewed it and absolutely fell in love. Like, it's got so many character features. It's got lots of space, like so much storage space. When we moved in, I've realised that we don't actually have enough stuff to fill the amount of storage space there is. So a lot of our cupboards are looking a little bit empty. And I'm not going to be one of those people that now starts to fill those empty spaces, because it's quite nice having it all have its own room, I guess. Yeah, I absolutely love it here. The area is not amazing. Like, we've moved to Southampton, so it's obviously a bit more of a city kind of place. It's busier, and compared to a village, it is just a little bit, it's something you have to adjust to, and it is taking me a little bit of time. Like there's more sort of like litter on the streets and things, and I think, oh my god, I just want to go litter pick it and like a sad little person. But I actually think I will, I'm not gonna lie. I've been exploring the area, and there is luckily down the street to the left and down the street to the right like a few really nice parks for you to walk your dog in. So me and Taffy have been making our way over there. We've been exploring, seeing if they're any good. So she's been having a really good time. She's adjusted really well, and she's really happy too. Let's get that double chin hidden, shall we? Oh god, that is honestly the brightest sun that I think we've had in forever. But yeah, so that's kind of the thought process behind the move, and although it is a little bit more expensive, it offers us so much more than we could even imagine. And I like the foundations of the house are really well designed, so it's got really nice wooden flooring, and as you can see, a lot of the walls have been freshly painted and it's white. They did, the landlords did spend a bit of time redecorating the house before we moved in, so they got a lot of new tiles and things like that. So it's literally like moving into a brand new renovated property. So we got very, very lucky, I must say. That doesn't mean that we won't look at saving for a mortgage. I mean, that is our goal at some point, and if this house opened up to buy it, I would actually consider it. I just think it's got so much potential. Obviously, I would look around to see if there's anything else in any other local areas, but I really like this house. I think it's lovely, and yeah, definitely a really good decision, and we are a lot happier for it as well. Right, so the second thing that I wanted to discuss with you guys is the job situation. So a few vlogs ago, I did talk about getting a secondment position as an assistant events manager, and events management being kind of like my dream, and being really grateful to have had that opportunity presented to me. A lot of it was to do with COPs. Unfortunately, once COP was over, the tasks that I was able to do got smaller and smaller because my secondment was starting to come to an end. It didn't make sense to sort of train me on something to obviously move on very quickly. So I'm now back in my previous role. So I'm now back to my manager role. And I have to admit, at first I was really gutted because I really enjoyed kind of being in a corporate events world. Like it was a lot of fun. But at the same time, I feel like I did get a lot of experience. I'm now in kind of more of a familiar environment. I'm getting my confidence back up because I know what I'm talking about, surrounded by things that are familiar to me. And having gotten that secondment's made it clear to me that I do really, really want to go back into like corporate affairs, that kind of world, external relationships, external relations and things like that. I just think it's so interesting, and it's very varied, and there's just lots going on. So it's definitely something that I've got on my mind, and I will be applying for a few roles just to see if I can easel my way back in. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. I'm obviously, initially I was really disappointed. It was something that took a bit of a toll on my mental health. I kind of felt like an element of, I guess, rejection, even though I know that wasn't the case. They just didn't have the budget to keep me at that time. But your brain obviously doesn't stop having that automatic kind of thought process, like, oh, maybe I wasn't good enough, maybe they want to get me out the door and get somebody else in. That's kind of the stuff that's going around my head. So I did have a bit of like I'll call it like a depressive episode maybe, where I just was feeling really down. I felt really bad about myself. I felt a little bit like I wasn't maybe good enough, but I very quickly snapped back from that because I realised that I was just being a bit of an idiot. Like I know I did a good job because I had really great feedback. I scored well on my end of year. It just wasn't the right sort of time and place for me. So yeah, I'm definitely on the market. I'm looking around and I'm going to see what the future holds for me. Oh, and this is another thing I love about eyelash extensions. Like doing makeup is so much quicker now that I don't need to do my own mascara like on the top lashes. I would highly recommend. Saves so much time getting ready. Sorry guys, I had to go get changed, and then I realised that I hadn't even taken a shower yet, so I had to jump in the shower really quick. But I'm here now, so oh, I am having a bit of trouble curling my hair today, so it seems to be a bit like sticky, and that normally happens if I curl my hair like a few days after I've washed it, so it's obviously got a little bit more oil and stuff in. Normally I can kind of like just glide the curl through, but I'm having to fight with this one. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for a little bit of a curly look today. So I mean, that's nothing unusual. I feel like I curl my hair more times than I have my hair in any other style, but I just really like it. Yeah, and the last thing I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about is, I know I put up quite a good front that I'm doing absolutely fine, everything is really, really great, but I've actually been feeling a little bit down recently. Just a combination of everything, like a lot of change and a lot going on in my life. It kind of, I guess, overwhelmed me without me realizing that. And what I mean by that is I was coping everything fine. I was tackling my job, I was tackling the move absolutely fine, like everything was okay, and I was acting like it was all fine, but I just wasn't really feeling myself. I was feeling a little bit like I was struggling with it a little bit more than I would in a normal circumstance, and I guess I hadn't realized or took into account that so much change can actually have a really big impact. And what I was mainly feeling, I guess, is a sense of not being myself, not being able to perform in anything at my full sort of, Jesus, this one's, yeah, not being able to be myself at all in anything that I did. One thing that hasn't helped either is the change of the Instagram algorithm. So my content has been really underperforming. So I used to get quite a few likes, a lot of reach, a lot of engagement, and all of that kind of plummeted, and it kind of made me feel like I was doing a really bad job. No one likes my content, like just a lot of self-doubt and a lot of negative self-talk, which is so unlike me. Like I said, I'm normally quite resilient. I tackle things sort of head on. After I realized that was happening, because obviously I had seen a pattern done in a lot of aspects of my life, I was starting to feel that way. I then kind of took a step back and sort of started to have positive conversations with myself. So yeah, that was something that was very new for me to recognize and to kind of tackle and deal with, but I'm kind of glad I'm over the hurdle now. So having settled in our new home and being back at my old job, I feel like I'm falling back into like patterns and routines, and it's really helped me go back to being my normal self, which is obviously really great. It's kind of changed my mindset. It's made me feel a lot more positive. I do have shiny armpits, by the way, because I just put deodorant on, so please don't judge me. But yeah, so it kind of proves to me that, you know, no matter how resilient and how good I think I am at coping with these things, sometimes it's good to just admit to yourself and have that conversation and kind of address it head on. I think that's really important, and yeah, I definitely learned a lot through that experience. I mean, it doesn't cause any harm if you guys wanted to give my Instagram some love. I mean, it's always nice to hear from you guys. That would mean an absolute world, but I'm just putting it out there, you know, you don't have to do anything that you don't want to. Okay, I'm going to shut up a bit and I'm going to crack on doing my hair because the sun's going to go away and there'll be no day left for me to take my content. So yeah, time to pick what I'm going to do with my hair. I'm thinking half up, half down, like a little ponytail with these bits dangling down. I think I might try these little pigtail flippity flops, maybe. God, I really need to get my roots done. They're so big. I do actually have an appointment booked next Friday, 25th. Yeah, Friday. And I'm actually trying a new remote hairdresser because obviously I've moved house. I need to find a new hair lady, a new nail lady, all this stuff. And this woman is a little bit more expensive than my previous. I feel like I'm really high up. Wait, let me angle this better. There we are. Yeah, this lady is a little bit more expensive than the previous lady I used to use. So I used to pay £65 for full head of baby lights, a trim, toner, and a blow dry and style kind of thing. But this woman is charging me the same stuff for £80. So I guess it makes sense because of the cost of everything rising, and probably because it's city, I don't really know. But I've gone for it anyway because it's the cheapest one I could find. There was another girl that quoted me £110, which I thought was starting to become salon prices. And I quite like a mobile hairdresser because they take a little bit more ownership of your hair, if that makes sense. Like, I put a bit more effort into it because it's their reputation. So yeah, I'm gonna give her a go next week, and fingers crossed my hair comes out nice. I mean, I've seen the pictures of the stuff that she's done before and she seems to do a pretty good job. So yeah, I'm just excited to get these covered because they're getting a little bit out of hand, to start to feel a little bit more like my normal self. And then I need to find a nail lady because, I mean, these crawlers, honey. Right, now I need to decide what I'm going to wear, and I also need to pack my bag because I am supposed to be taking content today, and yeah. Right, still got a lot to do. Let's go. Oh, just while I remember, oh Jesus, that sun's bright. If you guys own any of these Zara double layered like strappy tops with the obviously boxy things, try wearing it backwards. Like, I've got the label here and it looks like a bodysuit, like a high neck bodysuit, and it's obviously got that layer of the under t-shirt. Amazing. And obviously got a nice little scoop back. It literally looks like a bodysuit. It's got a lot of support, it's comfortable. Save yourself some money. So today seems like a nice warm day, so I'm thinking to wear a skirt. Like, I haven't worn this skirt in a little while, so it's a little brown pleat skirt from Shein. Can I still fit into this? Okay, so that feels really nice. That fits really nicely. I remember last year thinking that the skirt was too big, and now it fits perfectly on me. It's fine, it's good. We're supposed to gain weight and look fuller and amazing. That's what this is all about. Okay, so I'm thinking I might wear this skirt, but what should I pair it with is the next very good question. Denim jacket, can I get away with that? Nah, that doesn't look cute. Maybe this, but backwards. Let me just chuck it on. I don't know, is it too baggy? I think I need to go rummage my wardrobe. Okay, I have found the outfit. Oh, hi Taffy, thank you for joining me. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna go for. So the brown skirt with the little top, got a little cardigan going, and my big cream boots. Let me see if I can get a full shot. Well, actually, I'll just take you guys to the mirror. Okay, so this is what the outfit looks like. Please ignore the mess behind me. Yeah. We're getting very autumn, very American schoolgirl. Right, so that is me all dressed. So obviously I've gone for this outfit. I've packed all of my stuff for picture taking, so that's all of this stuff on the floor there. And yeah, pretty much ready to go. So I'm gonna drive over into town, which the Southampton one's called like Westquay or something. And fingers crossed that a top floor car park is open and there's like sunshine and stuff like that, because that's what I am planning to take my pictures, but have to wait and see if that will come out or not. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching today's video. I know it was a little bit all over the place. I'm kind of just getting ready and talking to you guys and obviously packing for my day. But I hope you guys enjoyed it regardless. I obviously enjoy spending time with all of you. And by the way, how come none of you told me I had lipstick on my teeth? Yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy today's video, as always, I'd love it if you would subscribe, comment down below to let me know, and give it a big thumbs up as well. And yeah, I hope to speak to you guys soon. Bye.